Also, I've got here.
What else do you got?
I've got a fun one that I got on my phone.
All right.
Recently I joined Reddit, so I could get updates on the things like, am I an asshole? So basically, I read you a story and we determine whether this person's an asshole or not.
Sure.
It's a popular thing. I saw it on Smosh.
Mm-hmm.
They did a series called that. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. You go ahead.
Just gotta find the story here. This. I gotta get to the Reddit forum called "Am I the Asshole?" It's on Reddit and stuff, and there's stories, and I'll read about them.
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Good.
Am I the asshole for canceling the entire vacation when I found out that my stepdaughters deliberately hid my daughter's passport to get her to stay home? I've been married to my wife, Beth, for 5 years. I have a biological daughter named Jessica. She's 18. And I also have two stepdaughters named Monica and Leah. They're 25 and 28.
Wow.
Both are single moms and live with us currently. There's been issues about my stepdaughters asking my daughter to babysit the kids. Jessica didn't have a problem with it at first, since this is what she does to earn money. But since her stepsisters don't pay her much, she'd just refuse to babysit. We worked this out by having my wife take care of paying for the babysitting. I planned a family vacation for 3 days, and everyone wanted to go. However, both Monica and Leah suggested that Jessica stay home and watch the kids since Beth doesn't want her grandkids to come. They said it's because the kids are used to Jessica and hiring another babysitter would just cause issues. And also said that Jessica isn't too fond of our destination. But it was obvious that Jessica wanted to go. They insisted and Beth offered to pay her double, and there was just a lot of back and forth on this till I demanded they stop bringing it up. We were supposed to go last week, but when everybody had bagged their bags and was time to go, Jessica found out that she didn't have her passport on her. We searched her bag when we went home and searched there. Beth and my stepdaughters kept insisting that we go back to the airport or else we'd miss our flight. They insisted that Jessica stay home with the kids. They even told the new babysitter to go home because she was no longer needed. I refused to go and kept searching for the passport until Monica admitted that she helped Leah hide Jessica's passport to get her to stay home with the kids. I was livid and I tried to get her to tell me where it was, but she said Leah had it. Leah denied, so I threatened to cancel the vacation, and that's when they gave it back. I decided to actually cancel the vacation and blew up at both of them and berated them. They stayed upstairs for a while, and Beth refused to speak to me and said that I punished my stepdaughters for worrying about their kids and wanting them to stay home with someone they know. I got told I overreacted and ruined the trip for everybody.
Ooh.
So basically, the stepdaughters, they hid the passport,
Yep.
but they wanted their kids watched. Kind of the guideline. So do you think he's the asshole, the father, for getting after the kids? Or do you think that he's not the asshole?
He's probably the asshole.
I'm going to take the side of not the asshole.
Why do you say that?
My opinion on this is mostly because they hid the passport. The kids hid the passport, so they're kind of the asshole in this scenario.
Oh yeah, let me reverse it. I'm gonna go with the father on this. Yeah, the kids would.
But let's see what.
Why would they hid the passport?
Let's see what Reddit responded with.
What was Reddit responding with?
Or at least I wonder if there's. I thought there was comments that I could read.
Oh, looks like you could read comments.
Yeah, I'm trying to press the. I'm not sure if I get to read the
I
comments.
guess you don't. Huh.
really trying to, just kind of trying to read comments, see what they picked, but I think they're voting now on things.
Oh.
So I'd have to say he's
How-
not the asshole because he's trying to teach
How
them.
recent is that story?
Very recent. These are very recent stories. This was put up like an hour ago.
Oh shit.
These are more recent posts. There's ones that are further down, they're older.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But yeah, I'd say that he's not the asshole.
No.
I mean, he's trying to teach them a lesson, and they're rude to hide
why would
stuff.
they hide the passport? That's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, it's not the best action in my opinion.
Mhm.
That's just my opinion.
You got it.
Oh,
What? You're right.
oh, there is some comments I can read off of this.
Okay, what are the comments? To the one you just read? Or
Yeah, I think so. Not the asshole. To be honest, I would have kicked your wife and lazy no good stepchildren out right then and there and ended the marriage. If they were 12, you might understand this level of entitlement and immaturity, but in their late 20s?
Come on.
And what the fuck is with your wife? She should have roasted them for pulling this bullshit. Okay, so I can read the comments, it's just a different... I have not used Reddit before until I recently did it, so this is the first time I'm really understanding the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way the wife wasn't in on this. She's too absolutely new about the plan. Yeah, so yeah, I think we chose the right one. That's what they
So
said.
that guy was
Yeah.
he was against it too. Or,
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for insisting my partner skip a work event? I, 32 female, have been with Paul, 34 male, for 4 years. And a year ago, we were in a car accident. Paul was driving and 100% at fault. Paul had no injuries, but I broke my back. I was in a back brace for months, and I'm still going through, going to PT.
Something for back issues.
I think so. After I was out of the brace, I started going to the gym and running. And at this point, I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. I'm really proud of the progress I made. A month ago, I found out that there was a 10K race on the 1-year anniversary of the accident in a mountain town about 3 hours away. I thought this would be a fun and positive way to spend the day and celebrate my recovery. I suggested this idea to Paul, my 2 best friends, and their partners. The plan was to drive there Friday afternoon, run the 10K Saturday morning, and spend the rest of the weekend exploring the town. Everyone was on board. Paul recently started a new job. It's fully remote, and he hasn't met his coworkers yet. He's supposed to fly to, I think, South Florida to meet his team the Monday after our weekend trip. We knew this when we made our plans. A few days before our trip, Paul told me his bosses now want him to be in South Florida or maybe San Francisco on Sunday because they got box seats to the Giants game and they want him to come. So he would no longer be able to come on our trip. I thought he was joking because he makes fun of corporate kiss-ass culture, but he was serious. I told him to explain the situation and that they can't expect him to be available with less than a week's notice. He said he had already told them yes, and he didn't want to backtrack. So I asked him to tell them he forgot he had a wedding to attend or something like that. And he said he didn't want to turn down the offer because it would be a really good networking opportunity. I suggested he join on Friday as planned and drive back late Saturday or early Sunday and catch his flight. He said no because he didn't want to drive 6 hours round trip just for one day. I suggested he fly out to the regional airport nearby, which he also shot down because it would be too expensive. He makes good money, so this wouldn't be a financial burden. I was almost in tears at this point, pleading him to come and tell him how important it was to me. When I realized he wasn't going to budge, I stopped trying to convince him. But I did let him know I was hurt and angered by his decision. The morning I was supposed to leave, Paul was trying to be affectionate and sweet towards me, but I'm still pretty upset, so I was admittedly pretty bitchy to him, and I rejected all attempts at affection. Now he's upset with me for ruining our last day together and also for pressuring him to skip his work event. I think he's an asshole for prioritizing a baseball game over a celebration of my recovery, especially considering he's the one that caused my injury in the first place. My friends are on my side, but I'd like some unbiased perspective. So, I'd have to say that he's the asshole.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, I mean, the recovery. He should celebrate recovery. He wants to go to a game with the boys.
Yeah.
Instead of recovery. He's the asshole. She's not the asshole.
She's not an asshole.
Not in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with
But
you.
let's
see what the comments.
Yeah, it's interesting comments probably. Okay, here's a comment. Not the asshole on the initial part, but when you said especially considering he's the one that caused my injury in the first place, that sounds really, really nasty.
Oh.
Guilt tripping him for the rest of his life with him won't be good emotionally.
Oh,
Is the whole celebration of your progress a moment to rub it in his nose, the fact that he caused it?
I mean, people really turn this.
Yeah, they can make it a 360 on that.
Yeah. Holy shit.
One. Okay. Here's another one.
Alright.
I realize how it comes across, but I don't want to say I never said or implied that Paul. It was basically my inner monologue. I'd be lying if I said that there weren't any resentment issues from the car accident, but it's something I'm working through. This is from the person, I guess, who made the post.
Oh, what he's.
Let me just back up here. Yeah, I guess this is from the person who made the post. This is their response. The OP. OP means they're the ones, I guess, you know. So she's like, I realize how it comes across, but I do want to say I never said or implied that to Paul. It was basically my inner monologue. I'd be lying if I said that there weren't any resentment issues from the car accident, but something I'm working through. The celebration is exactly that. It was a really shit year for me. I was unable to work for 6 months. 6 months.
Wow.
And I was in an unbelievable amount of pain. I wanted to celebrate how much progress I've made. And that's how I framed it to Paul.
Is this the wife or Paul?
This is the wife.
Oh, okay.
About Paul and stuff.
Oh.
She didn't want to guilt trip him, basically.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a person's response. Right or wrong, resentment is obvious, as are guilt trips.
Oh, okay.
Guilt tripping somebody.
Yeah.
But then again, I just kind of feel like you should kind of be there for her a little bit.
Yeah.
Though, if she keeps pushing it the following years, each year that comes up, it's kind of like rubbing it in his nose.
Yeah, true.
So, it's kind of a middle ground, but...
What if the accident wasn't really his fault?
Well, that's not what it says here. He's apparently, this happened when he was driving.
Oh, so yeah.
So it's kind of, it's kind of on him a little bit, I guess. But yeah.
Damn, that's pretty...
This is basically,
These are real life stories.
Yep.
That's great.
And we kind of decide if they're the asshole or not.
Okay.
I was kind of seeing this on Smosh and stuff.
Where did you see this?
On Smosh, I can send you a link to some of them, but they're really interesting reads and how they go into them.
Oh, wow.
And I was thinking, like, maybe this would be kind of a fun series to do.
Yeah, okay.
On Am I the Asshole kind of a thing. I start up a channel and we can go over some of these too.
I'm down, man.
And some more of these as well.
You got another one?
Yeah, I got another one we can go over for my Storyboy Ed channel.
Yep. But
I was thinking about starting a channel called Am I the Asshole kind of channel where you and me can go over it.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend to dress better on a date night? So we had decided to go out on a weekend, and I suggested going somewhere fancy. She says okay, and I find an upscale Chinese restaurant and show it to her. She says cool, and we agreed to spend the evening there. Fast forward to the evening, I see her dressed in a t-shirt and worn down jeans. I ask her why she's not wearing a dress, and she replies, she doesn't feel like it. I'm like, okay, but I told you it's a fancy place. And she's like, it's just a Chinese restaurant. I pull up their Instagram and try to show her their feed to convince her that it's an upscale restaurant.
Wow.
But she doesn't even want to look at it. I ask her again to dress appropriately, and this time she's pissed and says, we're not going anywhere tonight.
Yeah.
We haven't talked since then, and it's been a day now. She usually likes to dress up even when we go to a normal bar. This is leaving me confused. Am I the asshole here?
Probably for pushing her, yeah.
Yeah.
To dress up. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, okay. There's some edits here, I guess, kind of edit updates, I guess.
Okay.
But I gotta say that he wants her to be kind of dressed up and stuff for this.
Yeah.
You know, he wants her to be ready, and he's trying to say that, hey, this is kind of a
This
restaurant for it.
Yeah.
But I guess he should, yeah, it's okay to be a little bit annoyed,
Yeah.
but I think that if you push her too much,
You can't be doing it.
yeah, I say you're slightly the asshole here.
Yeah. It's like.
Okay, here's an edit he put in.
Okay.
People asking me what I wore. I wasn't dressed yet. I usually wait until she's done. But anyways, I was planning to wear a polo shirt and a pair of chinos. I guess that's a cool outfit. Dude, okay.
Cheetos.
Edit-
Might as well call them Cheetos.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear Cheetos pants. That's gonna be delicious. That didn't sound right.
Do you remember when they had those pajamas, like Dr. Pepper pajamas? And
Oh, those are
Cheetos?
cool. Yeah,
Those are.
I see them at Walmart.
They still
Yeah,
got
well,
them?
they got different kinds.
Did you ever get a pair of a certain kind?
I think
Like
so.
Dr.
I think
Pepper
I had.
and Cheetos?
Well, I had Family Guy ones.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Shit, that's funny.
But then I was fat, so I ripped them.
Oh, man. Jesus.
Edit free. She's not xenophobic or racist. I can vouch for that. Ignorant. I don't know. To people saying chinos and a polo is not dressed up, this is in a Dubai, and the weather is insanely hot, especially during the summer. Wearing a suit is not an option. Oh, okay. This person's coming from a distance.
Okay. Where is he from? What country?
Dubai.
That's a country, right?
Yeah, gotta look up the exact place. Dubai
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. And it's hot as shit in the summer now.
Yeah. Let's see about that. So, I'm gonna say, yeah.
Slightly, because you're kind of pushing her to.
I'm gonna say the asshole for that one.
Any kind of pushing her to wear something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think he pushed her a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And I think he should just be grateful that he can just get her out at all.
Exactly.
You know, because it's tough to negotiate with people. I mean, if I had a girlfriend, I'd be like, well, if you're gonna wear that, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll run with that.
Yeah.
Though this place is typically upscale, but
If you
I'm
want
just grateful you're going with it.
Exactly.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But here's what some of the people said. Not the asshole. I almost said not, but I'd like to know what she meant by it's just Chinese. As if there can't be a nice Chinese restaurant. Okay, you get
Okay.
offended about that, okay.
Alright.
Let's see. There's a long thread. Okay, the correct action would have been to cancel the nice restaurant and take her to one more fitting.
Like a McDonald's.
Yeah, for her outfit, I guess.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
then when she asks about the nice, just say it's just Chinese. I don't know what to make of that
Yeah,
comment.
I don't even.
No one's. Well, this was a good one. The correct action would have been to keep the reservation and take me. I have a lovely dress that is dying to get out of the closet. I haven't had a decent Chinese food in years. We can even split the check, so it's not a date.
Oh, shit.
That's kind of an open invitation.
Yeah, that is. Holy shit.
And the title of this Redditor is A Lady 12. Oh, ladies in the title.
Holy shit.
That's kind of funny.
That is funny. That was a good.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories on it.
There's
You
a
just
lot.
scroll through and there's all these asshole stories.
Yeah. I had it because I backed out of being my sister's maid of honor today.
After agreeing to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gotta be an asshole.
Yeah. Well, here we go. You want me to read this story?
Sure, dude.
Okay, sounds
These
good.
are good.
Okay. Am I the asshole because I backed out of being my sister's maid of honor one day after agreeing to do it? My sister got engaged 3 weeks ago. After they made the announcement, she asked me to be her maid of honor. Of course I said I would, but the next day when I found out that the expectations are what the expectations are, I changed my mind. Am I the asshole for doing that? My sister was upfront about everything, but it's too much for me. she's livid that I backed out. And I told her the only thing I will do is attend your wedding, and even that is up in the air depending on the costs.
Really?
She says I'm a horrible sister for backing out. This is what my sister and her fiance are expecting.
Horrible sister.
I guess they're expecting quite a bit of money on her part to be spending. And she's like, I don't know if I want to spend that much.
Gotcha.
They're having an engagement celebration at a restaurant. None of the food costs less than $100. In addition to bringing them a gift. So you gotta spend like $100 on food and give them a gift too. Ooh, good money.
Yeah.
My sister wants her hen party to be in another country. She suggests Spain or Cyprus. Her fiance wants something similar for a stag party. My sister expects me and the bridesmaids to pay for her portion of the trip, in addition to our own.
Whoa.
That's some high level
That's
money.
a high level money.
They're having a joint wedding shower, which both wedding parties are expected to plan, host, pay for. This is in addition to the bridal shower that my sister expects for the wedding party to plan, host, pay for. They expect gifts to be given at both showers.
Ooh.
Both wedding parties have to pay for their own dresses, tuxedos, shoes. Ooh, you gotta pay for your own outfit?
What?
You gotta pay for the food?
What?
You gotta pay to set her up with shit?
What?
Oh, God, you're in for some deep money.
Yeah.
And wedding gifts, too. Oh, jeez. So from reading here, she wants a lot of money.
Wow.
It could cost upwards of $8,000 to $9,500.
What?
Maybe even more than that altogether, probably.
Holy shit.
I just say not the asshole for backing out.
No.
So once you learn the levels of the cost they expect from you,
Holy
you
shit.
gotta kind of figure out if it's in your budget or not.
Yeah.
If it's not in your budget, I gotta say, I think it's okay to back out.
What's your budget on it?
It ain't that much. Holy shit, it ain't that much.
Not either yet.
I mean, $100 might make me go, I don't know. But like once we get to $8,000, $9,000, I'm like,
Holy shit.
oh hell no, a long ways back.
That is, yeah.
You know.
I don't blame him for.
Yeah, I guess say not the asshole.
Yeah, not the asshole.
So, and then here we go. Not the asshole, obviously. Whoever these people are who expect you to pay up are bizarre.
Wow.
Most American weddings, by the way, do not include a dollar dance except in certain geographic areas and cultures. In which case, yeah, you got lots of cash at your wedding, but you also are expected to pay it forward with lots of cash at all future weddings. Yeah, I'm gonna say not the asshole. Thanks for watching this video on this channel.
His stuff, his video. Those are interesting, right?